What's good? Welcome back to another edition of Dat Talk Podcast. I go by the name of Bacon. I got my co-host with me.
You see it. He is like that. AD, Bronny, Cole. We here. Man, we adding championships. Run it back. You heard it here on the podcast. Back to back, Jack, barring any injuries. And when I say injuries, I mean LeBron and Anthony Davis. Everybody else is interchangeable.
NBA season is here, man. It's time. It's going down tonight, man. You excited?
Of course. Man, of course.
The games.
We want them chumps.
Oh,
we want the little brothers. Yeah, them chumps.
Chump.
Yeah. They listen. I know LA is Hollywood, right? I know it. I mean, it's Hollywood. This is a spectacle. It's woo. But the drama.
Oh, it's drama.
The drama that the Los Angeles Supercuts got.
Supercuts.
It's crazy, man. It's like they a whole sitcom.
Oh, it's just bad.
Think about this. See, I was previewed to some information to where this whole Doc Rivers and Paul George thing has a little layer that really don't get discussed.
Oh, talk about it.
So
hot take.
So sources have told me that PG used to date Doc Rivers' daughter.
Oh.
And so that breakup was not a good one.
Oh.
So a lot of this little riff could just not be basketball.
It could be some relationship related.
Be a little personal.
You
know, Doc Rivers' daughter has moved on and is married to Seth.
Yeah.
But you know how history is.
Yeah.
So, man, listen, man. My man Doc had more comments about the situation. I'm gonna read a quote from Doc Rivers.
What Doc say?
Doc said, Paul struggled in the playoffs. He struggled in the Dallas series. He needed somebody to blame. And I'm fine with that.
Wow.
Me.
Wow.
I can handle it. He also said, so a little more. He said, I don't know what the hell the bubble was, but I left that series thinking we were the better team, and we didn't perform. We had a lot going on. Pat Bev couldn't play more than 3-minute stretches because of his injury.
Wow.
Trez was never in shape and all that stuff. And I really believe in my heart, if there was no bubble, we'd have at least played the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals.
Wow.
And now Kawhi, bro? Come on.
It's rough in LA for another LA team. It's not for the champ. That's good that the champs ain't got the drama right now. They just hooping. And the people that came, not even runner-ups, that didn't make the Western Conference Finals, they got a lot of drama, got a lot of negativity. But hey, it's a new season.
Okay.
Don't know. We got games to talk about today. Look, I would just say Hollywood is Hollywood, and everybody loves a great storyline. And I can't wait till the Clippers play the Philadelphia 76ers. Crazy.
Fireworks.
That's gonna be some fireworks for sure for that butt, man. And then, but before we get there, we got the season today. We got the man.
Ooh.
KD.
Ooh.
He's back.
Hey,
they looking good. That team is looking good.
I like the Nets. KD, and I told people this, I said KD is my front runner to win MVP. And that's mainly because I feel like LeBron not going to play a lot of games. Or not, a whole bunch of games, And I just feel like he got something to prove. He needs to come claim his spot at number 2 back.
Number 2.
Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like He gonna have to beat LeBron without Curry for him to take over number one.
Ooh, talk about it. I've been waiting to talk about it. I've been waiting.
So because the way I look at it, right? So this is how I look at it. When LeBron first played KD, he had a super team.
Yeah.
KD had they was like a mini super team. They wasn't
there yet, but they could have been there. They was on their way.
They was on their way. LeBron ran back into KD.
He had a super team.
He had the super team.
The super duper team.
Yeah. Now they run into each other again.
It's comparable.
It's about even.
Yeah.
About even, baby. I split them 50-50 as the best two talented rosters overall in the league.
Facts. I can agree to that.
The winner of that championship, to me, that person becomes number one dog in the league. So you give me Brooklyn, LA for the ship. The winner of that, KD LeBron jumps to one in the league. How do you feel about that? Is that fair? What do you think about that synopsis?
I think that's fair. I really do. I believe like this is going to be a comparable team. I feel like, look, KD and LeBron, two different styles of players. They both play the game differently. KD is a offensive specimen. He's starting to turn around on that defensive side as well too. And this is going to be a good test for KD because KD went to, you know what I'm saying? Who is it? Sorry about that. KD went to the Warriors, who already had a great foundation. All he had to do was be KD. Now KD has the lead. You know what I'm saying? Now KD is the face of the team. Yes, he has Kyrie. Kyrie been balling. Let's just say that's what it is. He's been balling. And they got a great 1-2 tandem right now, and they feeling good. But again, it's preseason. I don't get caught up in the preseason. Look, when the season really starts going and you start to get some ups and downs and you go through some low periods when maybe you're not winning, maybe you're not gelling, that's when you really get to see a leader. I feel like it's easy to lead when everything's going good. Yeah, it's harder to lead when you at the bottom and you going through some things. When LeBron and them was going through Kobe's passing, that's hard to get your boys to focus because some people are not there mentally. Some people may not be able to give it all emotionally and hone that into like we're gonna go out there and win this thing. For Kobe put that pressure on you. Don't ever come at that man talking about he ain't ready for the pressure. He put the pressure on him and said, we out here trying to win it for Kobe. Like that pressure alone.
And what did they do?
They won it for Kobe. Should have won it in 5, but they won it in 6. But it don't matter who they played. You can't blame them for who got to the finals. Just blame them. You can't be mad at them for that. They did their job. If the Clippers would have did their job, maybe they could have had something to say. If the Boston Celtics would have did their job, maybe they could have had something to say. If the Milwaukee Bucks would have did their job, maybe they would have had something to say. Don't be mad at Miami for doing their job. They won the games. At the end of the day, y'all didn't. And so LeBron can only play who he played. And for people to come out and say this is not one of the toughest, look, y'all don't know how hard it is to take 4 months off. In the middle of a season, to lose a legend in the game, who's a Laker, like dang near icon, who represents so much for LA, play in the bubble where you can't see your family. Everybody be saying that it's easy to do. You don't understand when you're imprisoned in your mind and you're trapped in the same place. You can't go nowhere for 3 months. That ain't easy. Look, when you got a championship, and you playing regular, you going, you traveling, you get to go see your family. You get that resurgence. You get that re-energized to be like, yo, Pops, you got it. Yo, babe, you're going to do all right. You do what you got to do, whatever the case may be, right? But when you can't go nowhere, when people calling you in prison saying, man, I can't wait to get up out of here. I'm telling you, I've been in the house damn near for so long, I feel like I don't even know what work look like anymore because it looks like a damn camera and a computer right now. It don't even look like it's real anymore. And I'm telling you, you get so trapped in your mind that you're like, man, I got to get out. I got to get out of the house. But they can't get out. They can't do nothing but stay inside that confined environment.
Walk and go fish, a little golf.
Bro, that's going to get old after a while. Because it's the same thing. So mentally, you have to be mentally ready. And you see, only the strong teams mentally survive. That's just what it is.
Miami and the Lakers, because they had leadership. Because Jimmy Butler is like a LeBron, and when it comes to that kind of leadership and just about we here for business.
Facts.
It sucks that we ain't got all this other stuff, but we here for business. So while we here,
facts,
we gonna make the best of it. It ain't about making excuses and it's this and it's that. It's embracing your circumstances
and making it happen.
Galvanizing the team and getting, as the leader, mentally getting everybody to damn near be at your mental capacity and say, look, we here, let's make the best of it. All you hear is excuses about, well, they didn't want to be here and this and this.
I don't want to hear that. Y'all
the only person that, to me, is two people. I think three. I'm going to say three if I'm not mistaken. It's three people. Because he got hurt early. So I'm going to say three. Three people to me who had real gripes about not wanting to be there. Schroeder, because his wife had a baby.
Right.
That right there, I can see like, I can't, Right. Conley, because his wife had a baby.
Facts.
And Trez, because his grandmother passed, a person who damn near raised him.
Right.
So to me, those three people, because it was more public knowledge.
Right.
I can understand them not mentally being locked in because those are real life circumstances.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
But everybody else, I don't know. I mean, Dame Lillard, his wife, I think she ended up being pregnant during or finding out she was pregnant. So, but again, for the most part, Dame was locked in though. You couldn't tell Dame nothing.
You just got hurt. This is what
that's it. So when I'm looking at it, bro, the bubble was what the bubble was.
Right.
And the people who you like I said, you said it best. You deal with the circumstances.
Right.
And when you're there, you might as well adapt and become accustomed to what it is. And if you didn't want to be there, you could have opted out and just left. So don't claim it and still be there. Like that's whack, bro.
I don't like that. I don't like that. But at the end of the day, LeBron and KD, those teams both look like the team to beat. But I don't like to go in and say favorites because I just say you gotta go out there and win the games. All right. They got great teams. They have no excuses why they can't make it to the finals. But everybody said the Clippers was going to the championship. And you see what happened right there. Everybody said the Lakers probably about to be 1 or 2 years off, but they got it done the first year, which is hard to do when you assemble a team on the first year. You got to gel. But I really feel like, you lost Cole, and that helped them gel even faster, and they had to get it together. Now, repeating is one of the hardest things to do. And the Lakers have a better team to do so. They have a chance to repeat. They have a chance to go back to back. I think Brooklyn and the Lakers looking like the favorites to go to the finals, but you never know. You got some dogs on both ends that, barring any injuries, I feel like Boston's going to figure out how they can combat with, KD. Right now, they still, when they first played them in the preseason, they got hit in the mouth. And they was like, oh, okay, he back. Like, when somebody come off a catastrophic injury like that, you kind of like, I don't think he back. But you really see, he back. We're going to have to hit him in the mouth. I can't wait to see them play like scrappy teams like Miami, like a Jimmy Butler. Like, I ain't scared of no goddamn Kevin Durant. I'm a guard Kevin Durant. He going to have to drop me off every single time, but just best believe I'm coming at him too. And I love Jimmy Butler. I love Jimmy Butler heart. I love his drive. He ain't scared of nobody. He gives you your credit, but when it's on that time and he's trying to play, he talking his stuff. He going at you. He doing what he needs to do, and his team thrive around that. So don't sleep on Miami, but we ain't talking about them today. But let's talk about the games that we got today. We got Kevin Durant against his old team, the Warriors. I feel like the league be doing this stuff on purpose, bro.
It's good.
The Golden State Warriors. I wish they was healthy. I wish they had everybody. So they could be like, if they beat, bro, if you had Clay, you got Draymond, and you got Steph against Curry and against KD and Kyrie. Oh,
yeah. I wanted when the schedule came out, because this was a little bit before Clay got hurt. I wanted to see that smoke.
That would have been great.
The big three versus, KD and Kyrie. I
The
wanted to see
7-11.
that.
7-11 duo.
Yeah, I wanted to see that. I wanted to see that smoke. But this smoke, we just gonna get Steph and them against KD and Kyrie. And I honestly, looking at this game, I think the Nets gonna be a little bit too much for Curry and them boys. I think they're gonna just be a little bit too much, especially without no Draymond tonight either.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's really, you know, like I said, it's Steph and them boys against the Nets who are fairly healthy.
Yeah.
And, you know, they missing Draymond and they missing
Brooklyn too. So
they in Brooklyn, but it's no fans. So, you know, home court.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they in Brooklyn, and it's a statement game for them. This is a statement game. It's the first game of the year, man. Y'all don't understand. The first game, it like, you know, I know people be like, we don't get rah-rah. It's only one game, but you know, sometimes it feels good to be back in the hoop. I know for Steph.
KD. I know for KD, it's KD and Steph technically.
For those two, they got something to prove against each other. It's gonna be like, look, everybody said it was your look. You was the leader over here, and they disrespected me. I'm gonna let you know I'm a splash bro, and you're gonna get some buckets. I'm gonna give you the ha, and you better come with it. And KD like, bro, you know you only won those two more because of me. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm really him. I'm him. I'm Kevin Durant. He said it in a press conference. You know who I am. I'm Kevin Durant. You gonna know. You better know who I am. So I can't wait. It's gonna be dope. That's why I really, really got to make sure I'm home to watch these games. It's gonna be lit, man. It's NBA season, and then you got Wiseman. You got my man Wiseman, who's gonna get his. I don't know if he's not gonna start. He may not start. May come up.
He didn't get a chance to play in preseason, so more.
So you got Wiseman debut tonight. I'm excited to see this young guy do his thing. Hey, he got a bright future based off what we saw in Memphis and what I've heard about him in high school. I want to see if he's going to make that transition to the pro. A lot of players are great in college, great in high school and AAU, and then they come to the pro and they just bust. They just not good. All right, put it they just not that good. They just not that good. All right. All right, man. They just not that good. My fault. They just not that good. Y'all got what I'm saying, man. They're not good. All right. They don't pan out to what you want them to be. All right. Put it that way. But I hope he does. I don't like to wish no negativity on no man. I want him to do well so you can take care of your family and you can do what you love to do. But you got to be willing to put in the work, man. How you feel like this game is gonna go as far as who's gonna win this game tonight?
I got the Nets tonight. Like I said, I just feel like the Nets got a little bit more firepower currently right now than what the Warriors have. The Nets are at least 11-12 deep as a team with Jeff Green off the bench. So like they start. The starting five predictor was Kyrie, Joe Harris, KD. I think DeAndre Jordan.
Mm-hmm. He's supposed to play tonight.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I've been seeing all these projected starting lineups. But I just feel like, you know, they got a lineup, man, and they got some heat. And so I'm gonna go with the Nets tonight. A very entertaining game. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting because Kyrie's gonna have to guard Steph, but Steph is not gonna have to guard Kyrie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because they're gonna put, in my head, they're probably gonna put either Wiggins or Oubre on Kyrie.
No,
and that Steph.
Who's gonna guard KD?
That's what I'm saying. It's whoever's guarding
Wiggins
Kyrie,
gonna guard
other person's gonna guard KD.
Yeah, I think Wiggins gonna guard Kyrie and Oubre's gonna guard
yeah, and then that puts Steph on Joe Harris.
Yeah, which is fine. He's fine.
Yeah. But on the opposite side, Kyrie gonna have to guard Steph.
And Kyrie gonna be tired. I'm gonna tell you that because Steph runs around. He's gonna be tired. So, but I think the Brooklyn Nets are gonna win by 20 tonight.
20?
I'm going 20. I just feel
that's
like
a lot.
I know. I'm going statement game for Brooklyn. This is KD's comeback. I think KD's about to try to go off. You gotta understand. This man gonna play probably like 30 minutes, 35 minutes. I know they ain't gonna push it too crazy because he's still coming back from an injury, but he's gonna play about 35 minutes. And in them 35 minutes, he's gonna give you probably I'm saying KD going for 40 tonight. I got KD for 40, Kyrie for 27.
KD for 40?
I think he dropping a 40 ball tonight.
He gonna $5 fill up Oubre like that?
I think he's dropping 40 tonight. I'm just trying to call it space, but man, he came in and put up 15 in 5 minutes.
Jesus.
Against Boston, who's a solid defensive team, and they had everybody. Yes, preseason.
They didn't have Kimba.
Come on, man. Kimba ain't sticking Kevin Durant. Come on, man.
Yeah,
the people who's gonna stick Kevin Durant, the Jaylen Browns, the Tatum, he gave them buckets, and he gave them buckets crazy. So I'm calling spade. I'm saying KD dropping 40 tonight. That's
KD
what I'm going
40
with.
Nets by 20.
Yep, KD dropped 40 Nets by 20. You heard it first, man. We got the what you got the score, man?
I got the Nets by 11.
Okay, 11. That's not bad.
Yeah, but I'm alone with you that it's gonna be a blowout, but KD not gonna get a chance to get to 40 because
it's a blowout.
Yeah.
So you think you what? 35?
I'm gonna give him a hot 29.
29 points tonight.
Efficient though. Efficient 29. I'm talking KD shoots. Let's go. I think KD shoots about 10 for 14 from the field. Just something efficient, something real.
I feel like he will come out frying.
That's what I'm saying. But because he's gonna come out frying, they're gonna get up fast. Wait, pause. They're gonna have a lead.
Anyway, man, yeah, man. They gonna take the lead.
They're gonna have a lead early.
It's time.
It's not gonna require him to have to go deep into his bag in order for him to really get.
I'm telling you, KD coming out with 20 first quarter, man.
He ain't gonna be that hot, mate. He ain't gonna be that
hot.
He
dropped 15 in 5 minutes.
20 in the first half.
He's gonna have 20 in the first quarter.
What do you think Steph's number's gonna be?
I think Steph gonna go for 30 tonight. He's gonna take a lot of shots tonight. Trust and believe. He's gonna go for 30.
All right.
I think it's gonna be. Look again. I think KD coming out frying. It's a statement game for him. It's not just no. This man ain't played organized basketball in a year.
18 months.
A year and some change.
18 months.
A year and a half. Okay. And you about to go out there and try to fry everybody you can right now. So I'm saying KD's going to have a 40 piece tonight because he wants to put the world on notice. Look, a lot of people want to put the world on notice. KD is one of those people. I want to drop 40 tonight. I want to let everybody know I'm back. That's what I want the headline to be tomorrow on Wednesday. I'm back. He's back. That man is back. So he's going to come out pushing the issue, pushing the tempo, being aggressive. He's trying, and he's playing against the team that he just played. Bro, he's going for 40. That's it. 20 points, win by Brooklyn Nets. That's what I'm going with. Anyway, let's talk about these Lakers and Clippers. What we got, man? I know they've been dealing with a lot of Hollywood issues off the court, but it's time to strap up the boots. You got LeBron James. They're probably going to have their ring ceremony tonight. Who's the home team?
The Lakers. Duh.
Okay. I was just double checking. Who's the home team?
Yeah. Lakers.
So they're going to have their ring ceremony tonight.
Yeah. I think, I guess they got to do it tonight. I wouldn't do the ring ceremony. I just raise the banner because the ring ceremony is more fun with the fans. So I just feel like instead of doing, you just do something intimate for the ring ceremony this time around, like football. You do football this year for the rings, but you raise the banner. That's just me. But I think they're going to do the ring ceremony. I just wouldn't.
That's why they're the late game, I believe, in because it's West Coast. I think they're doing the ring ceremony. I think this is going to be a good game. I think LeBron and AD is going to coast tonight. I really believe that. I feel like they're going to coast. They're going to get you a quiet 25. AD may give you 25 and 10. LeBron may give you a rough 20 tonight. I feel like he haven't played that much, number one. And I know LeBron takes a while to get into that groove. And come on, man. He just got through playing a tough bubble 2 months ago, man. So he's going to fit. What you got?
I think I kind of agree. I don't necessarily like it because, me being a Kobe fan, I feel like Kobe just from jump at the throw. That's just how Kobe is. He just from jump. And LeBron, like you said, he just revs it up. LeBron like that old Chevy. Kobe the sports car. You turn it on.
He gone.
It's from game one. LeBron like that old Chevy. You got to turn him on. You got to walk back in the house.
Yeah.
And it warm up. You feel me? But when you get in that thing and it get to rolling,
it's crazy.
You got a great car.
Yeah.
So, but I think tonight is about Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah.
He is going to be in full
go
ball.
He's going to be in go mode.
Rolling his shoulders, staring people down. That's what I need. I don't need him out there being nice and friendly because he wasn't nice and friendly to the Lakers when he was with the Clippers.
Nah.
So I don't need him being nice and friendly at all.
They've been chirping already. When he been playing, they've been chirping, like talking to him.
Yeah, because he missed a shot and Kawhi yelled, hell no. I'm like, oh.
Oh, yeah. It's going down tonight. I just think it's not going down with the people you wanted to go down with. Look, LeBron ain't going to be coming in this game like, I'm not worried about what they talking about Kawhi. Kawhi blew a 3-1 lead, all right? I'm not worried about that. I'm out here. I'm going to get my buckets. I'm going to play with them myself. I'm going to, get warmed up, try some things, and we're going to see. They have the better team overall. So even if LeBron and AD don't have the best game, they have a solid bench. They have players that's going to be able to do a lot of great things, and I feel like the bench is going to win this game for the Lakers tonight. I think they win by 11.
Lakers by 11?
That's what I'm going with. A quiet day from Anthony Davis and LeBron James, and they win by 11. But I think Montrez is going to be a focal piece tonight because he's going to come with it. I think he's about to come with it. And whoever got him on their fantasy, this probably be the best game because he's about to try to go out there and be overly hyped. So if you got him on your fantasy team, start him tonight, okay? Don't play no games with that man. He's going to get you some points. What you got?
I got the Lakers. I like your 11. I stick around 11 between that. I got the Lakers in between 10 to 15-point win. They have to make sure they win this game because for the optics, they have to continue to prove that they're the better team. Because in losing the game, then it says, see, if they'd have played them in the bubbles, this would have. And again, I don't care about it because it's one game because the Clippers beat the Lakers to start the season off last year. And then look what happened.
Last two.
Yeah. And then look what happened. So I don't really play too much into it, but I just know, how the media is. Man, they look for stories.
I
don't want the Lakers to give nobody a story right now. Let's get in. Let's beat them. Let's move on to Christmas so we can play Luka and them boys. That's how.
Nice game. That's a nice game. I would have thought that would have been a Christmas game, the LA versus the Clippers for Christmas, but they that's why I think it's a good opening, but it's not the one that's like, ooh.
Yeah, because it is the Laker-Clipper thing that took some steam off because of all the Clipper drama.
Yeah.
And the Lakers already done won the championship.
Yeah. So
all they did was the Lakers have come back and show the Clippers are just the other team in LA. You feel me? So it ain't no drama.
In my opinion, I feel like it don't. Even if they say, the Lakers, no, they're not worried about that. When it matters to LeBron, when it's on. When it's crunch time, when it's time for that playoff, when it get closer to that gear, when it's now we can they losing in that time. This is bro. This don't mean nothing for him. They won a chip. All right, you can win this game. Here, have it. have a complimentary win, okay? Complimentary win of the champ. Okay, you can have that. I'm humbled. I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about something bigger and better. I'm trying to repeat. And yes, we want to start off on a good foot, but we got 72 games. If we lose one and go 71 and 1, we ain't worried about y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're not worried about y'all. I know what game he's worried about, though. And I'm not worried about, but he's going to circle on his calendar now. It's Brooklyn versus the Lakers. I know he wants. I know him, and I know for sure AD want to go at him because AD want to show, hey, man, don't forget about me. You know, everybody talking about KD. Like, I guard KD. I can guard KD. I'm a 7-footer. You're gonna have to shoot over those. You're gonna have to, you ain't gonna post me up. I'm gonna guard you. What's up? I'm gonna guard you. Ain't no Kawhi Leonard. I'm right here. Yeah, I'm gonna make you a jump shooter. You ain't gonna get by me with these little blow-bys. I can play defense. You're gonna have to shoot over me.
Talk to him, 3.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, everybody talking about KD. Don't forget about AD. He's still going into his prime. He's still dabbling up in his bag. And he'll post KD up crazy. That ain't even a chance. So that's what I'm excited for. Okay. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. But hey, you know, kudos to the Lakers and the Clippers. Before we get out of here, man, let's talk about some of these bags and let's wrap it up, man.
Hey, man, listen. So first, Bagman, yeah, that's him.
What he got?
Rudy Gobert. 5-year, $205 million.
Whoa.
A milli. 5-year extension, $205 million.
All this money these players get, man, they should be giving out stimulus checks, man. What's up with that? $205 million? That is crazy. That man, bruh, I get it. He's a defensive guru. He gets you a double-double, but he still ain't got no post work. He's just a defender and a rim protector and a putback guy and a live guy. That's still a lot of stuff. He's a utility guy. He's not a get a bucket guy, give it to Rudy Gobert. It's screen, throw it up, bang, or I'm going to get a putback. He's 7-footer, so I give him props. He still play defense. He does his thing. He does his thing.
5 years. So also, my man Kuzma.
Yeah, he did.
3 years, $40 million.
They gave him a bag. They gave him a bag. They believe in Kuz. Or
they upped his money for a trade package, but that's another topic for another day. Gotta think about it. Now his trade money a little bit, got a little bit more equity in his trade money. So, Luke Kennard just traded from the Pistons to the Supercuts. 4 years, $64 million.
I don't know how. There's some people I know that ain't in the league right now that's probably turning over like, what is going on, bro? That man ain't did nothing, and I don't know how, but it is what it is. $64 million. They just giving out money. I see why the NBA wanted to play today. It makes sense now. They just giving out money. It's Christmas time for them.
Listen to this one. Markelle Fultz. 3 years, $50 million extension.
I can see that. I mean, I don't know about the $50 million, but I can see that. I can see that. He's been doing a little bit better. Still ain't panned out to what they thought he was gonna be. Yeah. And they got my man Cole Anthony, so he may come for his spot. So I'm gonna tell you right now.
So what about Jonathan Isaac? 4 years, $80 million. Listen. I'm still hoping he has a speedy recovery because he got hurt in the bubble. So who's to even say he's going to play this year? But prior to the bubble, prior to all that, Jonathan Isaac, man, did 4 years, $80 million worth of work, in my personal humble opinion. I'm not coming for the man pockets. I'm not saying the man is trash, none of that. But I watch basketball religiously. And when I'm watching the Orlando Magic, if Orlando Magic game happen to come on TV, now I got to hope that they own TV. if your team is not consistently on TV, that means people from your team can't be getting bags. Because you just a regional player to me. You just regional money. Come on, man. Jonathan Isaac, a good player. 4 years, $80 million extension? Come on, champ. Listen.
$20 million a year.
Listen, Kuzma just won a championship. And from year 1 of Kuzma to year 4 of Kuzma, there has been improvement. You feel me? There has been an uptick in a climb.
It's been up and back. It's been
last year, I feel like he regressed. But I'm just saying, his trajectory was on the rise up until last year.
It was.
You can't say the same about Jonathan Isaac.
The year before that, you start to see the decline.
Yeah, because remember his rookie year, he was like, everybody like, whoa, damn.
Right. LeBron wasn't there. LeBron came. He started.
His second year.
Started to do all right. It was like, ooh, because LeBron got hurt, then he went, woo. LeBron came back, then he went, woo. And then LeBron stayed all last year. It was like, doo.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, his trajectory and his potential is a lot better than what Jonathan Isaac was doing. And Kuzma got 3 years, 40.
But in the bubble, he was doing all right, though. He was doing all right. He just got freaky. He got a freakish accident, man.
I don't know, bro.
At the end of the day, the NBA got bread. Yeah. So
I got 2 more people for you, though.
Who we got?
I got OG Anunoby.
Okay.
I like OG.
What'd he get?
He got a 4 year, $72 million extension.
Okay. It's not bad.
But they locking up their players. They got Kyle, they paid Van Vliet. Toronto is the team that's gonna take care of their own. So I respect Toronto.
And then who else? So the last one.
And the last one is Derek White for the Spurs.
Okay. What do you get?
4 years, $73 million. I like Derek White.
He all right. He's solid.
I don't know if he's $73 million worth, but I like Derek White.
Bro, when you got money,
it don't matter.
It don't matter.
But hold up. Remember on our last conversation before we wrap this up, what did I say about small markets and paying? You only a small market if you choose to be, because we looking at these dollars, and there's a lot of money going around this NBA.
It's a whole lot of money. They just got $1 billion, bro. They about to be recouping more than what they giving out. So this is like show money. That's what it is. This is show money. You got some big things. You got like, man, 200, because we ain't seen some of these in a while. You know, we ain't seen these ever. $200 million contract. We ain't seen some of this. You know what I'm saying? And so now the NBA like, let's show it. We pay our players, because in the back of their head, they're like, y'all don't know how much we getting, though. Imagine what they checks is looking like. You talking about 4 years, $200 million. They making probably like 1 year, they making probably more than that. Maybe like $300-400 million a year.
But they taking some kind of financial hit because there ain't gonna be no fans in the stands. Those concessions and
no, but that's why they did. That's why they started the season. They taking a hit, but their hit is not that big because they're getting these TV deals. These TV deals is paying bread. They still want to put it on TV. They still want the rights to be able to show these games. And so you got Christmas games.
NBA TV is popping this year. Like
NBA TV,
the league pass. They upped the price of the league pass.
How much is it? Like $400?
Nah, the league pass for the season is $199.
$200? That's about the same. It used to be $149.
Yeah.
They getting the $50 right there. You know what I'm saying? They getting bags from, you know what I'm saying, commercials. You're gonna pay bags to put commercials on that feed or whatever the case may be during that time. Those time slots. So they getting, look, the TV's getting bags, and the TV like, yo, we got to pay the NBA, because if we don't pay the NBA, we ain't going to get these games. We not going to get our bags because we can't charge these commercials millions and millions of dollars to advertise. It's all the advertising business. And then in the league, in the games, you got commercials. Then on the court, you got advertisement. It don't matter.
You see the Lakers.
You know what I'm saying?
Advertising on the jerseys now.
What I'm saying? So look, the league ain't hurting like that. They just not getting all their bread. They getting bread. If you wasn't getting bread, you wouldn't be giving out no $205 million. You wouldn't be giving no $289 million. You wouldn't be $194 million. You know how much bread that is to be just throwing it out there if you was broke?
Yeah,
you ain't that broke.
Yeah, man.
Your broke is like, hey, I want to be your broke at the end of the day. If that's what it is, where I can just throw away $194 million, say we hurting. Yeah, how you hurting? How you hurting? Where you hurting to me is going in the refrigerator and seeing you ain't got no milk, you ain't got nothing, you got probably some jelly and no bread, you ain't got 2 things to match. That's hurt. You look in the freezer, you got probably 1 TV dinner. That's it.
That's hurt.
TV dinner. That's hurt. You over here drinking bread and water. That's hurt. That's struggle. That's like, man, we ain't got no bread. Y'all like, oh, we good, but we ain't good. But it is what it is, man. We can't wait to see what happens. We got the NBA tonight, man. I'm telling y'all, I'm excited to watch the games. It's going to be lit. KD, you know what I'm saying? LeBron back. AD, the Clippers, you know what I'm saying? I want to see. I'm excited to see, man. Anything you want to say before we get up out of here, bro?
Yeah, man. I just want to also welcome you to the fantasy basketball world. It's going to be your first basketball season.
I got a good squad.
Yeah, the squad's pretty good for your first time around.
I'm gonna beat you just like I'm beating you in the football thing, and then we're gonna be good. Hey man, we gotta do that we're gonna start next week. We gotta choose games. We're doing week to week, man. We're going games of the week, and we choosing them. And so we got to do that. Don't be trying to look. You about to lose football. Don't try to dodge this basketball. I'm telling you right now, it's a wrap for you, bro. It's a wrap for you. But anyway, we're about to get up out of here, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all always. Remember to stay safe, stay blessed. Happy holidays. We back on Christmas Eve and talk that talk. We love y'all. Peace.